Well, hello YouTube, here's a funny thing. See this source code and many other source code we are going to write inside the main section? We can actually see same stuff in a console once when we run program that is based on that source code. So we will be able look into source code, what's happening. Let me explain here with official documentation from GCC. So we're talking about standard predefined macros and this thing, file underscore file underscore. This is macro. So here's the thing. This macro expands to the name of the current input file in the form of C string constant. That's cool. This is the path by which the preprocessor opened the file, not the short name specified in this thing or as the input file name argument. So here's the thing. For example, this long path is a possible expansion of this macro, but this is just, one line, their example. Basically that means that this macro and also this macro, well, they are useful in generating an error messages to report an inconsistency detected by the program. The message can state the source line at which the inconsistency was detected and so on. Basically, we will be able to look with the help of this into source code. Okay, but this is just one of the usage. There are many usages. So let's see what's happening here. Okay, we're gonna create file pointer because of course we are working with files in this case. Let's say file pointer or FP if you like short stuff. And also we're gonna need character, for example generic character or some char. Why do we need this? Because we will read stuff from this pointer that represent real file character by character. Okay, this is why we need that specific generic character. Okay, so let's open that file pointer, well-known fopen function. What exactly we are targeting here? Well, that specific file macro. Okay, in which mode? In a reading mode, so R. Okay, and this basically represent ctutorial.c in my case. So how exactly we are going to read it? Well, we're gonna say while, and if some car is not equal to end of file, so we are reading everything until we reach end of file. Well, in that case, inside some char, we're gonna put stuff from get c function and we're gonna target that file pointer. Okay, so when this thing is rolling through this file pointer, it will grab that individual character and for the moment of time put it into our generic container for that specific character. So that's one part of the story. And what after that? Well, pretty much nothing. You just put same stuff on a screen. So put char, okay, and what are we printing? Well, that some character. And guys, that's pretty much it. And of course F close because it's very hygienic stuff to close file pointer. Let me fix this thing and I'm gonna show you interesting thing here. So let's run this code and then there you go. So this is full source code of our original file. Of course it is compiled and of course it is main.exe. See here main.exe, but you can just peek in here and see everything. Now remember, when you run in a normal executable files, you don't see comments, but this is the way how to see comments inside the executable. Check this out. Okay, for example here, like this is some hopefully I typed that correctly, funny. This is just a comment and usually you will never see it in your executable, but in this case when you're using this macro, well, you can peek into file. So let me rebuild that and run, and there you go. There is your file and with the comments. This is some funny stuff. So very cool stuff. Probably you understand this on the first sight. There is really nothing here that difficult. You know about file pointers, you know about characters, how to read file with the help of pointers, but this time we are not targeting some specific file with a manual path. This is like automatic extraction on what are we running here, which is originally .c. Reading mode of course and reading stuff with the while loop. And we're reading until we reach end of that file. For every character we are using getC method to grab that character, we put it into this generic container and then we just spit it on a screen. Very cool stuff. And of course if we wanna have, as I said, hygienic stuff, it is very cool to close this file. I mean, when you're writing in some programming languages, if you don't close file, maybe you will not see changes there, but in any case, it's cool to close files. So yeah, guys, relatively short tutorial. You can read a lot about these standard predefined macros. They're very useful. Very useful, like date and time, and what is this, STDC? I don't know, STDC, and so on and so on. Assembler, this macro is defined with value 1 when preprocessing assembler language. Well, obviously I need to learn more about this. Very cool stuff. I really love it. You know, C and Python, they are like my favorite languages. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Share this channel with other people. Subscribe if you didn't, and see you next one. Ciao.